My name is Blalas and welcome to Indie Bits, the show where I give my first impressions on new indie games. In Red Ronin, you start the game by falling to your death. Well, that was fast, see you next time! But before you reach your end, you'll get to see how it led up to this. You play as an assassin called Red, accompanied by her trusty bot. She's part of a team that's doing one of their usual jobs, but things go south and they leave her behind. So after escaping, she promises to hunt them down one by one. The gameplay is like a turn-based tactical RPG, but a lot more fast-paced than you would think. You control just one character, that's Red. She can only move in one of 4 directions at a time, and will always go all the way along that path. If you run into enemies while moving, you'll cut them down easily, but enemies will move one space at a time after you move and attack anything nearby, so if you stop in front of an enemy or near one, you're as good as dead. This alone makes every level its own puzzle, where you need to figure out what precise moves to make. But if you're in the zone, you can dish attacks left and right and clear a level quickly. The game is divided in chapters where you chase a different member of your former team each time, and every chapter has a lot of levels to go through before you reach the end, with each level usually taking just a few minutes. Every chapter has its own unique mechanics that put a spin on the gameplay, like spikes on the floor that raise after you step on them, bots with a long range of attack, or enemies that take more than one hit. You also have 2 unique abilities to play around with. One allows you to slow down time and move without the enemies moving as well, and one lets you change direction mid-dash. They are super useful but a limited resource. In general, I think Red Ronin is awesome. The pixel art is well done, the music is very enjoyable, and the gameplay is fun and feels super fluid. You can easily feel like a badass slashing your way through weight. You can easily feel like The main issues I had with it is that even though there is some focus on the story and characters, I didn't really felt attached to it or wanted to see what led up to the start of the game. And this is minor, but I wish there was controller support instead of just using the mouse and keyboard. But even with that in mind, this is a great game that I definitely recommend. Because of this, on my should you try it scale, I give it a score of Hell yeah!